Hi, I'm Danny with eTrailer, and today we're going to take a look at and I'm going to show you how to install the Mate Trailer Hitch on our 2025 Toyota RAV4. And it looks pretty good on the back of it. It's got a nice matte black finish and the cross tubes are completely hidden. If you're somebody who wants to utilize the back of your vehicle, maybe use a bike rack, cargo carrier, or do some light duty towing, then adding a hitch is going to be a great idea. All the hitches we have on the market are going to fit the same way and look relatively the same. Now this one is going to be probably the most simple because it doesn't have a front welded on collar like the Curt and eTrailer have. So if you like that simple design, this is going to be a good bet. But if you want that more beefed up look, then you can go for the Curt. You will need a 5/8 inch pin and clip to secure your accessory in your hitch. Now, I would recommend getting a locking pin just so you have that extra sense of security when you're out on the trail and you have a bike rack in here. The safety chain loops are these big loop styles on the bottom here. They can easily accept a S-hook or a clevis style. Now I'll go ahead and get you a couple measurements. So from the ground to the top of the inside of the hitch receiver is going to be about 12 inches. So that's going to be important to know if you have some longer accessories back here and you want to make sure those don't bottom out when you're going up a steep incline. Now the next measurement is going to be from the center of the hitch pin hole to the outside of the bumper, and that's going to be about 7 inches. So that's good to know if you have a bike rack in here and it has a folding feature. You want to make sure that doesn't come into contact with your bumper when that's folded up. This hitch has a total towing capacity of 3,500 pounds, and that is going to be the trailer plus whatever is packed inside of it. Now the total tongue weight is going to be 350 pounds, and that is the amount of weight pushing down on the hitch receiver in this direction. Now do always check your owner's manual and make sure you're towing what your vehicle can handle. If you decide to get this hitch for your RAV4, then please let us know how it's serving you out on your adventures and review our comment. Now as far as the install goes, this is really easy. It's just a bolt-on application and it doesn't take too long. But if you don't have the time or tools to do this yourself, then you can check out our dealer locator. We can find a professional in your area to get this installed for you. But if you're looking to do it yourself, follow along and I'll walk you through it. First thing we're going to want to do is lower our exhaust so we can have more room to work under here. I'm going to take a strap and I'm going to put this somewhere on the frame just so this supports the weight of the exhaust. There's going to be 3 rubber isolators that we're going to have to remove. I'm going to spray it with some lubricant. You can use soapy water, and I'm just going to use a pry bar. And get that removed. There's going to be one on the driver's and passenger side, and I'll do the same thing to get these off. There's going to be 2 stickers on the outside of the frame, and they're going to be covering some threaded holes that we're going to be putting our hardware in. So I'm just going to take a scraper and get these removed. On the passenger side, there is going to be a tow hook that's going to be in our way. So I'm going to take a 17mm socket and get these 2 bolts removed. And get this set to the side. Now we can lift our hitch into place. I got Scott over there helping me. Just want to get it around our exhaust, lift it up. I got our hardware. It's going to be a bolt and a conical tooth washer. Just make sure those teeth are going to be facing the metal. And I'll get one of these threaded in. And that'll support the hitch on either side, and I can get the rest of the hardware in. Now we can tighten and torque all of our hardware down. I got a 19mm socket. I'm going to snug all these up. And on the passenger side, it is difficult to get a impact up here, so I'm going to just use a ratcheting wrench and get these tightened down. I am torquing these down to the specs in the instructions, and if you don't have a torque wrench at home, you can usually rent one from your local auto parts store, or you can buy one from us at eTrailer. Last thing to do is to replace all your rubber isolators to get your exhaust hung back up. Now I'll remove our strap supporting our exhaust, and that just about does it for the look at the Mate Trailer Hitch on our 2025 Toyota RAV4.